FlagTower is taking multimedia into a new era with the launch of the first interactive documentaries. FlagTower programs offer you a wealth of knowledge backed by some of the most respected cultural institutions and by the foremost experts on each subject. FlagTower adds television-style sound and graphics to its authoritative and entertaining stories, beginning with The Space Race and 3 titles from the Visions of War series, and followed by a broad range of cultural history programs. The Space Race is the first to bring you the fascinating story of the race to the moon and beyond, showing the rivalry between the USA and USSR, 2 superpowers locked in a Cold War of ideology and politics. Follow the story from start to finish, or stop anywhere to explore the rich treasure house of facts, anecdotes, or technical statistics on more than 200 missions into space. World War II brings you the complete story on 2 discs of the conflict that engulfed the world in bloody combat. 6 hours of informative narrative and thousands of archive pictures bring to life one of the most significant events of the 20th century. Focusing on the largest arena of the World War II conflict, War in the Pacific traces the cultural developments in Asia that led to Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor. FlagTower's unique interactive documentary pulls together the complicated strands of a story that ended at Hiroshima with the dawning of the nuclear age. World War I signaled the beginning of the end for the old order of European colonial power. FlagTower's documentary brings you the battle story with fascinating perspectives by international authorities from the major participating nations. It explores the personal drama faced on the home front and by the men who fought and died in the trenches. The 2-disc History of Medicine will offer an in-depth look at diseases through the ages and our search to find their cures. A comprehensive selection of themes will look at the trials and tribulations, successes and failures, the geniuses, the charlatans, and the ordinary men and women who have worked to alleviate human suffering. Great Generals of the 20th Century is a thought-provoking analysis of leadership in modern warfare. From Haig and Hindenburg in World War I to Norman Schwarzkopf in the Gulf War, the program looks at the battle strategy of the key fighting generals of this century. Ancient Civilizations looks at the rise and fall of great cultures up to the time of Rome, showing their monumental architecture, detailing their conquests, and probing their understanding of the world they lived in. Invention and Innovation looks at the spirit that has fed society's technological advance, tracing key themes through history, with a rich supporting array of major inventions and the great characters who created them. Great Explorers looks at the people who helped expand our geographical knowledge and fill the empty spaces on the maps of our world. The program features the key figures who had a vision of what might lie out in the uncharted regions. Investigating Science brings the subject to life by posing the big questions about our world and its unsolved mysteries. The program traces the pathways of discovery that have cracked enigmas from the smallest building blocks of matter to the vastness of the universe itself.